Hi, how's it going? This is going to be a video on how you can make your bio hair look the best it possibly can if you're dealing with thinning hair. And this would probably be best for someone who has mild to moderate hair loss. And yeah, these are some tips and tricks to make your bio hair look the best and make it look the thickest without having to wear hair toppers or wigs or hair extensions or anything else. Just being able to work with your own bio hair, which a lot of people find is most comfortable. Some people really do have a problem with the clips that are used with hair toppers or with hair extensions, or just really find wigs really hot and uncomfortable. Wigs are great, but anyone that wears them knows that they can be incredibly hot in the summertime. So this is just a good way to have your own natural hair looking the best it possibly can. And even if you just kind of wear your hair around like this in the house, it just makes you feel a bit more comfortable about things. And I think it's really great. There's going to be some good tips that you can use. And so, yeah, just pay attention and I'm hoping they can help you out. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to show you here is a root touch-up spray. This is really cheap. You can buy this at any drugstore, any sort of grocery store. There's L'Oreal root touch-up. Then there's this Schwarzkopf, root touch-up. Any brand of root touch-up really is going to work for this. This not only covers up gray hair, this covers up thin spots on your scalp, and it works really, really great. It's like pretty much hairspray for your scalp. It holds really good. Even if you go to the swimming pool or if it rains a tiny bit and you get a little bit of water on your scalp, you don't even have to worry about it. The stuff stays put for the most part. It really doesn't come out unless you get a lot of a lot of water on your scalp or something like that. Then you really don't have to worry about it. But like I said, it's perfect. It's perfect if you want to go along here. You just cover the part line there and then you just spray along the one side here. And then you just go here too and covering the part line that you want to keep there. And then you just spray along the one side there too. And that thickens up both sides of the part line. You want to keep your hand there so you end up having a part line. Unless, of course, your hair is pulled all back, then you can spray away. It's also good for when you pull your hair back into a ponytail. And you know how sometimes you get those kind of stripy areas of scalp. You just take this, give it a good shake, spray that area, and it'll cover up all the little lines of scalp that you can see. If you've got a little bald patch here in the front, again, just covering where your hairline should be. Give it a spray and it'll cover up that area real nice. So if you're honestly too dealing with something like a loony or a toonie sized bald patch somewhere, this will cover up great. And then you just kind of comb your hair naturally, like normally the way you would over top. And it works really, really good. Like I said, it's excellent, excellent for covering up any sort of thin areas of hair. Just spray away and then just cover over with your natural hair and it looks great. Like if you want to pull your hair back in a ponytail or anything like that. If you're a little weary of using your hand to kind of work the part line or, you can always get one of these. This is by Topic. And yeah, so what you can do is you can just push this along the hairline like this. Like let's say your hairline's there. Then you take this, shake it up, spray away, and it'll help thicken up the area, but then kind of give you a bit more of a natural hairline then, right, along your hairline. But I don't even usually use this. Like, this is something I bought because I was kind of intimidated and I thought I wouldn't be able to do it myself, but I just used my hands. Honestly, I just kind of okay, that's where my hairline, blah, 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 spray away, here, spray, covering the part line, spray away on this side, covering the part line here, spray away. And it works really, really good. So, yeah, but like I said, if you're a little, wary about how to kind of do it, you can always use like some sort of template like this that will help, create a hairline for you and then just brush your hair like normal. You can use a little hairspray if you want to set it all and it'll look great. Just make sure to get the color that matches your hair the best. This is dark brown. My hair was that color before, and my bio hair is dark brown. Um, so yeah, there's a bunch of different colors, and just get whatever's closest to your hair color. Another thing that's great to use is Topic hair building fibers. Now, keep in mind, you don't just have to use Topic. There's now a bunch of different types of hair building fibers that you can now buy. You can buy them quite often at the grocery store or drugstore. It doesn't really matter. Sally Beauty, any of those beauty supply stores usually carries it. But again, you don't have to get this brand. This is one of the most expensive brands. I mean, it's not that bad. I guess this is about 40 bucks. The difference between the two is I prefer the spray myself, just because if you come out of the shower and your hair is freshly washed, this will stick to your scalp no problem. It sticks really, really good. Where I find if your scalp is freshly clean and freshly washed, this stuff doesn't really stick that good. It sticks good the next day or the next day after that. But if you just wash your hair and go to put this stuff on, it doesn't stick the best. But this is another way to also help cover any sort of thin spots, any sort of bald spots. Just go ahead and use this, and this is the system here. Like this is this brand to this. Same thing. You can go ahead along the hairline, and then you can like spray this. It's not a spray, it's a powder, right? But like it's like a powdered spray thing. And same with along the part line, you can do that as well. And yeah, it makes your hair look thicker, and it covers up any sort of bald spots or any sort of thin spots at all. So yeah, so this is good for just having your bio hair the way it is, just by covering up any thin areas. And this too is also good for you to have your bio hair out and just covering any sort of thin areas. I strongly encourage that a person plays around with that. Even if you do use toppers and wigs, you may as well give these a try and just see, because, you know, sometimes it isn't the best. Sometimes it's a really, really hot day, you know, it's summertime and it is so hot. The last thing you want to do is wear a wig or wear a hair topper or wear hair extensions. You pretty much just want to pull your hair back into a ponytail or a little bun, or, you know, just have your hair natural and not feeling too much of anything on your head, just having that breathability. And if that's the case, I strongly suggest that you use these. The more you use them, the better it'll get, the more natural it'll get, the more comfortable you'll feel using it. So yeah, it does take a bit of practice, but practice makes perfect. And even if you do wear toppers and wigs and hair extensions, I still suggest doing this to your bio hair, because you're just going to feel better when you're around the house even, and you're just walking around, you know, with your family or whoever, you know. I mean, you don't have to feel bad about it at all, of course not. But I mean, if you just want to feel a bit more comfortable and have your hair looking a bit thicker, you know, it's definitely good to even wear underneath your toppers if you want, for sure. You know, you could do that too. If you're really comfortable with toppers, you can start out by doing this with your bio hair, and then, you know, getting the practice. And then once you finally feel like really comfortable with this, then you can go around with your bio hair. But yeah, so these are two products I really like to thicken up, or at least make it look thicker, your bio hair. And yeah, so either a root touch-up spray, which again isn't just for gray hair. I mean, it does cover gray hair, but it also covers any thin parts of the scalp like magic, which is great, and it's cheap. Like this is like $11 Canadian for a pretty big bottle. So less in the States, I know. And this is a bit more. This is like about $40 Canadian. So yeah, that would be a little less in the States too. But Ion, I think, has a brand too, which is quite good. You know, especially in the States, there's probably a million different companies that do the hair building fibers. Yeah, so I strongly suggest that you give those a try and see what you think about them. And yeah, just keep on practicing and give it a try. And if you have any questions at all, just please leave it in the comments and I'll try and answer any questions that you have. But yeah, so thank you for watching. And yeah, I hope you can get some good tips from this. And I hope you can try them out and see how you like it. And hopefully it works good for you because I know it works great for anyone that I suggest it to. So, and it even works great for me. Like I said, even if you want to pull your hair back in a ponytail and you have some of that, like, those lines in your scalp there, just give it a little spray and it covers it right up and it looks just awesome. Like, yeah, this matches my hair color perfectly, so it's great. But yeah, so give it a try. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.